Yo, what you saying to me, people? You done no big dub back in the building. Let's get straight into it now, man. Arsenal versus Newcastle. What a fucking game! Like, literally, listen, this game, I'm gonna have to start doing like fucking. I'm gonna have to start doing watch alongs because this game had me going through so many emotions. What can I say? Like, listen, the people that are doubting this team and what they're capable of doing got silenced yesterday. I'm seeing Bear Man. Hey, listen, I got Liverpool man them in my WhatsApp group crashing out, moving mad. I love it. Yeah, them man are triggered. They see what happened. You get me down at where's it St James's Park. Newcastle thought they were going on to one of them bully boy 1-0 games. You get me where they're gonna bully us, do the whole mad thing. But can I say, even though these men were doing the utmost to disrupt what we've got going on and everything with all the dirty tactics, the off the ball antics, everything. We still went to St James's Park and dominated. And if anyone wants to call it anything other than a domination, go and check the stats, watch the game back. We were fully all over them. Fully all over them in the first half. We didn't deserve to go 1-0 down. We had chances. Pope was making saves left, right, and centre. Eze was peppering off his goal. You know what I'm saying? Dan Burn was getting shifted left, right, and centre by Saka, needed Anthony to come and double up on him. And it just goes just to show how they tried to play it. They went big, playing Dan Burn at left back. Crazy work from Eddie Howe, but that just shows what they tried to do. They tried to bring all the big men in to be able to defend the corners and also cause problems for us in set pieces as well. And I'd just like to say how well we defended, how well we set up. Everyone played a part in that, and Arteta got all the substitutions right. He was on point. He took players off when they needed to come off and brought players on when they needed to come on. And that is the one thing and the beauty about this squad now is that you can rotate and bring guys in. Each guy's going to come in and play a part and do what's needed when needed. And that is the beauty of it. That now, listen, everyone's going to moan about, oh, the starting lineups and this, that, who shouldn't be playing. But the beauty of it is that we've got the players. If that's not working, that player can come in and he's just going to add. He's a first team player. He's going to add something to it. Imagine we didn't even have Ranieri in the squad. Like, no matter where Diamond didn't get used. Like, we got players that are there that no Havertz, Gabriel Jesus still not about that, but we've got a squad that is just on a madness, and it showed Newcastle saw what it was really about, and I love the fact that we was able to bring it back. 2 goals, Nico Moreno, who's just probably one of the most underrated players at the minute at Arsenal in terms of how he's popping up, getting us goals and doing what's needed when we need him to do it. Then on top of it, the big boy Gabby, who had a controversial game front to back, pushing the back for Newcastle's first goal was soft. Just feel like he lost his man. I feel like he just lost his man and tried to ting. He knew what was going on and he tried to ting. Um, and then he was lucky to stay on the pitch, bumping into Wadameda or whatever his name is. Um, Straight after the goal, then had a chance where they could put a gateway penalty at 1-1, which I feel would have been harsh. I've seen them given, seen them not given. In this case, it wasn't given. They're saying there was a deflection off of his shin, which, to be honest, I didn't even really see the deflection, but I just don't think it's a pen at that such close range. And I think it would have been very controversial had they given that and not given the Gyökeres penalty, which was clearly a penalty in my eyes, because regardless of where Pope got to the ball, got a touch on the ball, or whatever, he takes down the man from being able to go around him. Because if he doesn't bring Gyökeres down, regardless of the touch on the ball, Gyökeres goes around him and finishes that off. So therefore, he's denying him of a goal scoring opportunity. Therefore, it is a penalty. Do you get what I'm saying? But they didn't give it, balanced itself out. They didn't get given a penalty later on in the game. And then big boy Gabby went on to win the game. And I just feel like this team has the strength and depth to do a lot. I'm going to put it on record and I say we can win the league. Not just saying it off the back of just being gassed from this result and what's happened today. I'm just saying it in a sense that we can, like now we've got a good run of games. We can grind, put some points on the board. Liverpool haven't been great, and the thing is, I'm not saying Liverpool are rubbish this season, but they got gears to go. But then they also look like they can fall off. Do you get what I'm saying? So right now it's our time. It's our time to take advantage of our run of fixtures leading up to it. I think we've got 3 London derbies on the bounce coming up soon. But to get some points on the board and really show what we can do. And I feel like if this team starts to gel, click, do what needs to be done, I swear to God, we can clean up, because it's always the mid-table teams we struggle against. It's never the big games. We've lost one big game in the amount of how many games against the big six. You know what I mean? So, and that was the Liverpool game that we lost the other day. So it's not the big teams that we need to be concerned about. It's the mid-table, the lesser teams, your West Hams, your Brightons, your Brentfords, and all of those teams like Newcastle, and all those games where they're hard games, and sometimes they're the ones where we don't get it over the point. Like, you know what I mean? Don't get the 3 points. The Fulhams, Crystal Palaces, they're the games that are the hard ones that we need down. We've got the squad now to do something with these teams. So yeah, man, it's going to be an interesting one. It's going to be an interesting um, run from here now to Christmas to see how far we can get, or if we can, get in front of Liverpool. And I think the pressure's on Liverpool now. Everyone was talking about 8 points. It's over. Like 8 points is over this early on in the season. Is that the disrespect that they're coming with? That they think that Liverpool can go 8 points clear and can't be caught? Do you know what I'm saying? We've seen it before. Teams have a bigger gap and be caught. I swear Liverpool was gone 2-3 seasons ago when they fell off and Van Dijk got injured and they got caught. So I don't understand how there's this narrative that if this team goes 8 points clear, they're gone. But love that. But then we love the. Now the pressure's on them. They're the golden favourites. They bought this sack. They're the ones that everyone's blowing smoke up their arse saying they're the team to beat and everything. Love that. So that's all the pressure's on them. All we have to do is just keep on grinding out our victories, keep on plugging away and getting the results and doing what's necessary for us. Another dark horse in this race who are not out of it is Man City, who are just plugging away, picking up points. Haaland's having a golden boot season, and they're ones to watch. They will be ones to pay attention to. Crystal Palace, I feel, will fall off eventually, but they will secure enough points to keep them safe. Once them players know that they're safe, and maybe even get a Europe spot. They're playing in Europa this season, so you know what I mean. They might secure another Europe spot. Might even go on to win Europa this season, the Conference League. But I don't feel like come clutch time they're going to be there or thereabouts. But they might do a Nottingham Forest and still hang about and do what's needed. Tottenham dead. Chelsea dead. Right now, it's the ones to watch are Liverpool, Arsenal, and Palace. They're the ones to watch right now. And I think this year is the year that we pick them to it. But listen, getting back to the game, what a win. Like these kind of wins are the wins that you need to be getting to win the league. You need to be turning up 1-0 down away from home and nicking results like this to go on to win. These 3 points that we secured today is the difference of you winning the league come the end of the season. If you win it by 1 point, it was the day that you went to St. James's Park and you turned it around. You know what I'm saying? It's those games that give you the confidence now to move forward. And the thing is, even if we had lost the game 1-0, the way that we played would have gave the team the confidence to know that we can go forward. But to turn it around and win the game is now going to give them that air of confidence that there's no give up. We ain't giving up. We're not giving up. We're playing 90 minutes, the longest 100 minutes, 90 you're going to ever see. We're on it. And that's what we want to see. That's how this team needs to be moving in order if they want to do something this season. If they want to go and win something this season, they're going to have to start grinding out wins like that, what they did. At the hard and to do it at St. James's Park is probably the hardest ground to go and do that to, especially when them man love to just want to tackle and bully Jolin, and see when Timber turned Jolin and Bruno Guimaraes inside out. I love that. Love that shit. That's what I wanted to see. Yes, fuck them man there. You get me? Put Joe Linton on his ass, and then and then Bruno Guimaraes staggering all over the place. That's what I'm talking about. Because when they go back into the change room after the game, they're gonna know that team ain't a joke. They did all what they could to destroy that team, and they came out victorious in your backyard. Get the fuck out of here. Yeah. That's what I'd love to see. Big up my boy Arteta. Big up the whole squad. Played strong. And Gokeres is getting stronger and stronger there. Seeing the runs, he's playing. He ain't worried about all that argy bargy. You're not there throwing up his hands. He just keeps on working, keeps on going. And that's what I love to see from my striker. He's going to get the goals. Don't worry. Them man will soon find him. But right now, this team is gelling and growing. Onwards and onwards to big things. Listen, still early, 6 to 7 games played. Everyone didn't think we was going to get no points out of this first 6 games. And we've come out with 1 loss and now 2 points off of Liverpool, who have had a much better, easier run. Lucky to be, let's say, top of the league with some of the games that they've had and the last minute goals that they've scored. But they are there, so we give them the respect, but we are coming. And on that note, I'm going to keep it moving. Big Doug, you done no looking. Big games coming up. We've got Olympiacos in the Champions League this week. Let's go and do that. Let's see you all next week. Come on.